Job chapter 2. Let's start with verse 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown of his head, right? And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Job took a broken piece of pottery to scrape his boils with, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God? And shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips. Now when Job's 3 friends heard of all this evil that was come upon him, they came every one from his own place. Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite. For they had made an appointment together to come to mourn with him and to comfort him. Let me stop right there. So, all of Job's kids die. All this stuff is taken from Job. Everything is taken from Job. His household, his kids, all his livestock and animals and everything taken away in an instant, right? But if you look at something here, I want to show you. Job's wife did not die. Why is that? Job's kids, his house, Job loses everything. But how come he didn't lose his wife? Let me tell you something, y'all. When God condones a marriage, he condones it forever. He makes 2 people into one. Satan could not mess with Job's wife because Job's wife was a part of Job. They were 2 bodies joined into one through marriage. This is what marriage is about. Marriage is not about, what the homosexual community tries to make it about. They want to be married and they want this and that, but it's not condoned by God. And I know there will be people to argue with me if they ever hear this message, but, God don't condone gay marriages. God don't condone all types of different marriages, that people think are righteous, are not really righteous marriages. So, if you were in one of those marriages, if you were married to someone of the same sex, and all these things happen around you and stuff, I don't know that your significant other will be covered like Job's wife. Because they were sealed and bonded by the gold bands that are around their fingers that were condoned by God to be joined together as one in holy matrimony, right? So, you look at this and you see everything was taken from Job, but not his wife, because if the devil were to kill Job's wife, don't you know that would have killed Job too? And God knew that. Even the devil knows that. They're married. They are one, right? But look what the devil was able to do, though. He was still able to get into Job's wife's mind, and just to make it all the worse for Job, she tells Job, "Oh, you're still gonna hold fast to your integrity, Job? We lost all our kids. Our house is crumbled. We have nothing. All our livestock are gone. And you're still holding fast to your integrity, Job. Curse God and die." Wow, ain't that powerful? You know, the devil was able to still use Job's wife to get into Job's head. Now, Job, he could have been a simple one. He could have been very simple-minded and said, "You know what, you're right. I lost everything. There ain't no God. I'm tripping." But Job knew better. Job knew that the same God that gave him all that stuff can give him all that stuff again, you know. Matter of fact, after all this happened, what did Job say? He said, "Naked I came into this world, and naked shall I return. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." At that very moment, Satan's whole little contraption failed. And he didn't stop there, though. He went on to try to use Job's friends and stuff, and he knew in advance. So the devil went to go visit Eliphaz and get into Eliphaz's mind while he was asleep in his own home. The devil came and visited Eliphaz and told him. He caught wind of what was going on. And it all explains it in chapter 4. But I'm just pointing this out that, you know, no matter what you're going through in your marriage, if you're married, no matter what you're going through, know that your marriage is condoned by God. If it's a righteous marriage, it's condoned by God. The devil can't touch your wife, and the devil cannot touch you. You guys feel me on this? You guys are made as one flesh. Okay? Now, there was always enmity between woman and the devil, right? You know, there's an enmity in there. A long time ago, God put enmity in the Garden of Eden between the woman's seed and the devil. And I think pretty much what that has to do with is that, like, I think no matter how righteous a woman is, the devil still has a little pull on women just to get to us men. You know, that it also boils down and it goes all the way into the demasculization of men. You know what I mean? How they're trying to make men girly these days. And you could sit there and watch Big Bang Theory, and you could watch Leonard sit there and act like a little wuss. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, using examples and stuff, you know, Sheldon, the atheist nerd, you know what I'm saying? It's like all these people, man, are casting a strong delusion on the world, and they're trying to make men weak. That's why you see men running around wearing pink shirts these days. I never heard of no man wearing pink. But now, oh, the girls will tell you, oh, that pink looks so good on you, brother. No, it don't. Looks like you're gay. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just the way it is. So, I'm going to be pointing out things like this to you guys from here on out. And just to give you a little message, just so we can connect and have something to talk about. But just remember that if you're married, and it might seem like your marriage is failing, it might seem like your whole world is taken, but remember, you're the heads, not the tails. Okay? God can give you all that back sevenfold or more, you know. It's all up to God. And it's all up to your praise and all up to your faith in God. But God bless each and every one of you out there. I just had to put this one out there for you guys. Keep your head up, everybody. Know that your wife loves you. And go tell your wife this morning that you love her. Give her a big old kiss on her forehead. Tell her the reason why you fell in love with her. And make amends, you guys, because the devil has nothing on y'all, you know, but it seems like he does. It only seems like it, but he doesn't. God bless each and every one of you. In Jesus' precious name, if God can use me, he can use you too. Amen.